Hi guys, so you may have seen in this little goth YouTube community that we have a lot of videos that people have created recently about goth elitism and elitists, and mostly talking about why goth elitism is bad and doesn't really help the community. But that's not what I'm going to be talking about today. A lot of the things that I think about that are in line with what many of the videos I posted, so I didn't think there was really a need for me to post about that. But something I have seen on a more broad spectrum, just with music in general and people who like music, which is many, many people, is something that I guess I would call music elitism. Now, there are a lot of people that post online that may be trolling, saying that, you know, this music is real music and this music isn't, or this music is the best, and if you don't like this, blah blah blah. But I have legitimately come across people who actually are not trolling. They legitimately believe these types of things. I know a few people in my life that are kind of like this. Maybe not to a huge extreme, but still. It's something I wanted to address because I've been seeing a lot. So, I guess the first thing I wanted to say was that, you know, there's a difference between talent level and whether you enjoy listening to something, whether you like the sound of something, personal taste. And those two don't necessarily correlate with each other. If something, a piece of music requires a lot of talent to create and a lot of talent to perform, that doesn't necessarily mean that a lot of people will enjoy it. Or that, you know, everyone will enjoy it. The same is true as if, you know, something doesn't require much talent, it's very simple, very easy to perform, doesn't necessarily mean that most people will not like it. I think it depends very, very much on the genre and on someone's personal taste, as I said, and that can range a lot. So you can look at talent objectively and say, okay, this person is more talented than this person because of the skill that they have on these instruments or vocal skill or whatever, you know. But you can't really objectively say this piece of music is better or this genre is better than this genre, and therefore people who do not like this genre don't like music, or, you know, they don't know what they're talking about. You shouldn't listen to them when they talk about music. That to me is just very narrow-minded, and they're trying to talk about something that's subjective in an objective way, and it just doesn't really work. So really, when it comes to personal taste, for instance, I like goth music and metal music, which are, you know, those are some of the things that I like that many, many people do not like. And a lot of the music in those genres, especially like metal when it comes to technical sides, it requires quite a bit of talent, right? But people still will say to me, it just sounds like noise to me, or, you know, those types of things, which is fine, you know. It is music. You can't say that it's not music. But if it doesn't sound good to someone, then that's fine. It doesn't dismiss the fact that it's talent. So, you know, for instance, me, I don't like a lot of country songs or a lot of pop songs, but I can appreciate that those songs, and even like, for instance, rap, like I couldn't rap to save my life. I don't like a lot of rap. I'm kind of picky with that, but if someone is a really good rapper, I will respect that and say, hey, that person is really good at what they're doing. Like, it doesn't mean that I necessarily enjoy it, but I can appreciate the fact that they have talent, right? So I guess the point I'm saying is that being an elitist when it comes to music and saying that this type of music is real music and this type of music is not real music, it doesn't really make sense, because if it's music, it's music. If it fits the definition of music, it is music. And just because you don't like it and it makes you mad to hear it doesn't mean that it's not music and that people don't enjoy it. So while, you know, I don't like certain types of music, I'm not going to go, you know, and say, why do you guys listen to this? Like Justin Bieber, it's not real music. Technically it is real music. You might not like it, but it is. You know, to judge someone based on their taste in music is pretty much the same as judging them on any personal taste, judging them on whether they wear makeup or not, or whether they like to wear, you know, different styles of clothes. It's like saying to someone who dresses goth, you know, why do you dress like that? You don't know anything about style, you know? Or for someone who's dressing goth to say to someone who dresses like an average person, I guess. I don't know how else to say it, but you know, the standard norm when it comes to dressing, saying like, oh, you're not dressing goth, like you know nothing about style, you have too much color in your wardrobe, like I nobody should ever get fashion advice from you. Like, you know, it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, when it comes to elitism and anything like that, that is like all personal taste and it's just all subjective, it doesn't really make any sense, at least in my opinion. So yeah, that was my little ramble on that. If you guys have any thing to add or any differing opinions or anything, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.